I don't know if this is weird or not, but I get legitimately sad if I have a bad meal.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
But for me, it's more about I can't believe I wasted my fucking money on this.
Yeah,
I get that. I get that.
Now this is both. This is both home cooked and if I get takeout or delivery or whatever.
Restaurant.
Like because for some reason I get excited and I'm like, oh okay, what am I gonna eat tonight and whatever it is. I want it to be like a good experience.
It's so disappointing.
And when I get something that's not good, I'm like, well, I fucking wasted my time.
Poopy?
Very poopy.
Oh,
very poopy.
That's so sad.
I had maybe the worst.
That's not,
It's okay. I had maybe the worst meal of my life.
Your life.
Yesterday.
What?
I am not kidding. It was horrific. Ooh. And so did Thor.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
How bizarre is this?
Yeah.
Thor and I didn't talk or anything, nothing, but we both came in this morning.
Yeah.
And realized we both experienced one of the worst meals we've ever had.
That's a statement to say one of the worst you've ever had.
I'm not joking.
Oh, I'm not exaggerating at all.
Yeah, I had Eddie said it, and I said, no way. I had the same exact thought yesterday.
I said to him, I don't know how this place is in business. And he said, I had the exact same experience.
Wow.
It's crazy. I was on the phone with my girlfriend while I was there at this place, telling her I'm like, I don't fucking get how this place is in business.
I would have rather eaten a pile of shit than what I ate.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm not kidding.
I said that.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
That's crazy,
Come
Eddie.
on. I
It was
need to know.
horrible.
What was it?
Okay.
What do you
So yesterday was one of our days where we didn't take anything out. We couldn't decide what we wanted.
Oh, I hate that.
And so I'm fine with that happening because I'm like, all right, we'll just get some takeout then. We'll just order it up. I'm fine with that every once in a while, I don't, because otherwise I have to cook.
Yeah.
And then, it gets old. After 5-6 days in a row cooking, I'm like, all right, give me a break. So wanted something different. Kind of get the same thing every time. I'm kind of over it. I'm like, all right, what else can I get?
Yeah.
When you go on like Uber Eats or Grubhub, you have your favorites that you kind of stick to. And then there's like the list of all these. I don't even know where these restaurants are.
Yeah.
No.
I've never seen them.
Yeah.
They're all supposedly in my neighborhood somewhere.
Well,
and I'm like, where are these places?
And the crazy thing I figured out doing so much more Grubhubbing and Uber Eats than I did before is a lot of these places, they're not even storefronts. Like, I didn't even...
Really?
Yeah. Like,
See,
somebody's
house?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So some people have found that the business model of them not having a dine-in restaurant but only doing takeout for these services is it. So they don't have to have a staff. They just get they rent a little space like a baker would rent somewhere, and they pump all their meals. Like, I'm currently investigating a breakfast place I just discovered by the radio station. It says it's a full-on breakfast, like it sounds like it's a diner, but I've never seen it, so I'm gonna get in there and
you
figure
investigate.
this out.
Currently, are you inside edition?
Look
Like,
at
what are you doing?
Nancy Drew over here.
Look at fucking Katie Couric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was doing like satellite view on fucking Google Image.
What the fuck?
I want to know, is this an actual restaurant or is
That's
this
what you're doing?
or is this a clown with a hot plate making me pancakes? You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
I did look over one time today.
With a hot plate.
Yeah, I did look over at one point today and saw this giant, like all these breakfast items on Sky's screen. And I
That's
didn't know
what you're
she was
doing during
doing.
commercial
I
breaks?
didn't know what she was doing.
I kid you not. That's going to be your next Draft 2 surprise. Dario,
Oh no.
we're going to figure out what this place is.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to,
There
get
you go.
Sky some hot plate.
Yeah.
Hot plate pancakes.
Yeah, well, they're on Uber Eats. Who knows if they're actually a restaurant or not, but you can get their food on Uber Eats.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was feeling frisky. I
right.
was like, I don't want the same thing we get all the time. Whatever. I'm gonna look for something new.
Okay.
So I'm scrolling, and if there's things you see all the time and I don't even bother with, I'm like, yeah, okay, what's this? It's a random barbecue place that I've never heard of before, never seen. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, barbecue. Okay.
Oh, really?
That sounds kind of good.
You're
right
going to
now.
go that way?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All
All right, let me see what they got.
Okay.
I'm looking at their menu. It's very interesting.
Oh,
Some really interesting items
What's
on there.
catching your eye?
Oh, they have, stuff that they have the normal barbecue stuff, the tri-tip, the pulled pork,
Yum.
and all that stuff. And then they had like some smoked wings.
Here we go.
And I'm
Those
like, well, I
wings.
could do some wings.
Oh.
Okay. And then they didn't have fries, they had like potato wedges.
Ooh, little potato wedgie.
I could do a good potato wedge.
Yeah, I'm not mad at a wedge every once in a while.
Then they had a bunch of sandwiches and things like that. And I'm like, okay. And then they had this like hush puppy / jalapeno popper thing.
Yum.
Oh,
And
talk to me about
those
that.
are like two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Combine them.
What?
Sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
Order. Add to cart. Order.
Let me tell you something. It wasn't cheap. So got a family for my kids now eat like adults.
Yeah.
They don't get
sucks.
kids meals anymore.
I hate when they
happens.
make that transition. Your
sucks.
bill
It happens.
goes.
Yeah.
And I don't know when it happened, and we
Yeah.
tried to get away with the kids meals for as long as possible, and then we also tried to do get an adult meal and have them
Share
split
it.
Oh, yeah.
Share it.
And then my son Jack, who now eats like a fucking animal,
Linebacker.
like a horse, he's like, Dad, I'm still hungry, and I'm like, oh, there's no more food, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And how bad,
You know?
bad do you feel? as a
What is that
parent?
double?
Sorry.
Was that double the bill now that they eat
Dude,
regular meals?
I'm embarrassed to say how much this food was.
Oh no!
I'm embarrassed.
Tell me.
For a family of four,
Okay.
who we each got our own thing, and then, like I said,
Little
I
appy.
got
You need the jalapeno
yeah,
hush
yeah,
puppies.
yeah. I got
please.
that thing.
You have to.
It was $80 on because then you got to
Yep.
do the service fee, you got to do the delivery
Delivery
charge, you got to do the tip.
Yep.
By the time it all that, $80.
This is
Been
why I
there,
never
bro.
want to have kids.
And I'm like,
Been there.
I even
That's
said,
wild.
I said, I can't do this. Like, I'll, you know what? I'll just
Yeah.
go back. I'll order, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. $80 for a meal.
So it better be a fucking good meal. I'm
I go to-
sorry.
dude. I go to the grocery store. I
Yeah.
get 80. If I spend $80, I got food for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't need like that. Doesn't. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But
So true.
we didn't do. All right, let's go.
Let's do
This is gonna be our new spot. man.
Treat
Let's
yourself.
go. New spot.
Hush puppies with jalapenos.
Come on, man.
And,
Come on, man.
and wings.
Yeah.
Come on.
Take my $80.
Order
Let's
it
go.
up. Food gets there right on time.
Here we go.
It's the delivery was fine.
Good start.
Nice.
It was packaged beautifully.
Oh.
The bag was folded over and stapled shut.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Felt good about
nice.
that.
Love
yeah.
that. Love that.
Sealed for your protection.
Yeah.
The receipt was attached to it. I could see they like crossed off every the item that
So
was
you
on
know
there,
it's
so I
in
know
there.
everything was in there.
Wow.
I had high hopes.
Oh.
I was like, let's go.
You start out phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds like.
I start, uncovering it all, getting it all out. My wife makes me put everything on plates.
I was just gonna ask. Are we
I'm not
still?
allowed to eat it out of the
Yeah.
takeout.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. That's the best part.
It is.
But we're in a pandemic, Thor.
Yep. Those are the pandemic rules. You
Yes.
take it out of the container.
we're
put
still-
it on
it's
plate.
a pain in the ass.
We're still
Wash
doing
your
this.
hands.
We're still doing this.
Yeah.
We're still doing it.
Yeah.
So I do all that. The sandwiches that the kids got looked pretty good. I was
Okay.
like, okay. My wife got the pulled pork like platter, and it was massive.
Oh, wow.
So the portions were good. And then I got, like I said, I got wings.
Okay.
I got the hush puppies, and then the wedges where everyone was going to share. And I thought that would be plenty for me. I don't need a ton. I thought that was going to be enough. So I open it up to see the wings, and I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh no.
I am it's like watching a Rob Zombie movie.
Oh my God.
Inside this box. It was horrifying to me.
Yeah. Box of 1,000 corpse.
I'm like, this looks like no wing I have ever seen before in my entire
Why
life.
did it look weird? Like,
Yeah.
So
What do you-
it was not in any sort of hot sauce. When you get hot wings, buffalo style wings, they're pretty similar. I mean, there's not much difference to
Yeah.
buffalo wings. They're usually tossed in some sort of wet sauce, and they could taste a little different. They may be hot, different,
Yeah.
but they all kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Some are breaded, some are not. Whatever, but that's about as crazy as it's gonna get. I don't know what I got. I can to this point cannot tell you whether they were breaded or not. That's how bizarre they were.
Now, do you believe it was the right item? Like,
Yes, there were wings. I mean,
okay,
there were
so
wings.
it was definitely
But
wings.
I don't.
Yeah.
If I can't tell you whether they're breaded or not,
That's a
it
problem.
tells you there's something wrong with the cooking method.
not normal.
Yeah.
Then there wasn't really a wet sauce. It seemed like a dry rub that was moist, but I could see that they used chili flake, red chili flake.
Red pepper chili flake?
Yes.
That's weird.
Instead of like a hot sauce.
That's really weird.
And I'm like, what is this? This is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Maybe it's something different.
So hey, listen, this is my food, so I gotta get
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, you gotta try it.
Take one bite, and I literally almost spat it out because
What?
Disgusting.
It tasted so bizarre. and so not what I had my mind set on.
Really?
I set my mind on buffalo wings, okay, or hot wings.
Yeah.
It was nothing like that.
And not different good or
No,
in any way.
It was a weird flavor. It was over smoked. Like that's all I tasted was smoke. And whatever spices that they used, it was almost like, I don't know, Mediterranean-ish.
Huh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh no.
and then usually ranch can cure anything.
Yeah, you gotta just douse it in ranch.
And I'm the type of guy, if I buy something, I'm just gonna eat it because I
don't want to waste the money.
I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
I'm not a food waster at all, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And so I tried it, and their ranch was
no bottled ranch. Stop
no weirder,
just like
almost chunky.
Oh God, that's fucking gross.
And I go, is this blue cheese? It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
No.
God,
and I
dude.
go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so upset for you.
I ate one out of my
sucks.
however many came in. I think it was 8.
That's
and
crazy.
I go, I'm done. I can't eat it. It's gross. And so I go, well, maybe the hush puppy thing will
Here we
save
go.
me.
Yeah.
Go dip into the hush puppy. I take a bite, and out spews this molten lava of cream cheese. It was liquid. Not even like, you know, when you get a jalapeno pepper, sometimes, they're hot, but they're not like, I poured out.
Oh, like you took a bite and it just...
It went and I'm like, how do I even eat this? What do I do with this thing?
Oh, it's so gross.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, and it wasn't good. It didn't taste good. It didn't have, again, I had high hopes for it.
So sad for you.
Not good at all. And so every single thing, so I go, all right, I'm going to cut some of my son's sandwich because it was massive. I mean, even though he's eating like a horse, he's not going to eat this whole thing.
Okay.
I'll eat some of that. I go, it's like just a chicken sandwich, but it was like barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
And then they give you the barbecue sauce. So I go to pour the barbecue sauce on, and it's like thin liquid. It comes out, yeah, like water. And I go, what the fuck? I actually thought I had the wrong thing. I thought I had like hot sauce.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. It sounded like
smell it. No, it's barbecue sauce, but it's not like thick barbecue sauce. It was like water. And I go, what the fuck?
What are they doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, this is bad. Somebody's
Every
hot take.
item was horrific.
Yeah.
And I go, this might be the worst meal I've ever had.
Thank God you didn't get sick.
Yeah, it wasn't anything felt like that. Maybe if I would have kept eating
Yeah.
and I didn't eat very much.
God.
But it was
That
literally, to me,
sucks.
every single thing I tried was the worst thing I've ever had.
Well, what do? So you've just spent $80.
Yeah.
You got a
So
table
much money.
fucking full of food, but nobody wants to eat it because it's gross.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
I did something that I never do. I threw it away.
Shut up.
I threw it away. Because I'm like, what am I going to do? Nobody's going to eat this in my house.
That bad.
Right.
And, Deborah, my wife, goes, I could give it to my mom. I go,
no.
I don't
your
want it.
80-year-old mom, you're
She
going to
doesn't-
give these disgusting wings to?
Not
She
Grandma
didn't do anything to
I
deserve
know,
this.
like, poor thing.
Come
Like,
on.
No.
Yeah,
So I
that
tossed it.
sucks. Yeah, I
I
don't
didn't know what
blame
else
you.
to do.
That
Wow.
sucks. You should have called the restaurant and told them it sucked.
I honestly felt like I just burnt
Yeah.
$80, just burnt it.
Yeah.
And just go,
That's the
there you
worst
go.
feeling in the world.
Which sucked. Yeah, and so, they got a bad review, but I
you
didn't
went
know.
review.
Yeah, because you review you review all your orders? I do. You don't do that?
This is going to upset a lot of people, especially Thor. I tip in advance, and I never review.
That's insane.
How do you tip? Why do you
What if you
tip in
get stuff?
advance?
What if you don't get certain items, which happens all the time?
What the
No,
fuck is wrong
I
with
don't-
you?
Every time. Tip in advance, never review.
You love money, but you tip in advance and then don't give a
You're
review.
a real asshole.
I don't feel like I'm an asshole.
You're the
I guess
problem.
No
You're the
review?
problem.
No. And I've had those moments where I'm throwing away like $80 fucking worth of food.
But you've already tipped and given a review.
Yeah. Well, I don't
No-
I don't
no
review
review.
at all.
No
Do you have
sorry.
to give stars every time?
No.
Oh, so you
It's
just
up to
don't
you.
do
I
anything.
do.
Yeah, so
Yeah, why
I
would
do.
you not at least give the stars?
Well,
It
yeah,
takes
it's
2
not
seconds.
that difficult.
No, you just...
I don't know.
And I want to make sure that I give a good review to Zaire.
He was
who dropped
great.
off the food.
He was
Yeah,
great.
Zaire
Yeah,
was
it's
great.
He deserves something.
He
too.
social
good.
distanced.
Yeah.
He was wearing a mask. He
So
was.
I don't know.
Did you go back and look at any of the other reviews of this
I
sweet
didn't.
barbecue place?
I need to go do that.
To
Damn it.
see
Yeah,
if,
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, if
Awful.
it's some dude with a hot plate who
Bleh.
was throwing his like pizza chili flakes on there or something.
And then come to find out, Thor has a equally horrific.
Yeah,
experience.
I had just gotten my hair cut. My doctor, for some reason, is in Coronado. So I drove to Coronado.
Why do you
Random
do that?
dude.
Because I used
Why
to
do
live
you
in
fucking do
South
that?
Park, and it was under my under insurance. It was only like a
You don't
10-minute
live there
drive.
anymore.
I know.
you don't.
I live in Hamul
Oh, see
now.
Doc Bricker, man, down the street.
Oh yeah, Doctor. I hear Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
Oh,
is
yeah,
great.
that's right.
Doc
gonna say-
Hollywood just moved
That's what I was
into
going
town.
to say. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So I go to
Yeah.
Coronado. I get there a half hour early, and you can't open the door. You have to knock, and they'll let you in. So
Yeah.
I knock, and they look at me like I'm a fucking psycho for getting there early. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm going to go get something to eat.
Oh.
I look in the area. I'm in Coronado, so I'm very picky because I know every place is probably expensive. There was like a lobster sandwich shop down the street. I'm not going to go
you
there.
can't afford that.
I can't afford
No,
that.
no,
so
we
then I
don't.
see pizza place. I can go for a slice or two.
Oh,
I
more
can
too?
go for a slice or
Ooh.
two.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is
So
this lunch? What is this?
This is lunch.
Okay, so this
it's,
isn't
it's
just
like
a
it's
snack.
12:30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a snack. The only thing I had to eat for the morning was the waffle with peanut butter
Okay.
that yesterday morning.
So this is
So
lunch.
2 slices. So I'm looking at the menu and I ordered 2 pepperoni slices and a lemonade. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They bring it. I sit down. I'm sitting outside.
Okay.
They call me to the window. I take it. I open it, and it doesn't look good.
Oh.
First of all, I'm missing a
I mean,
slice.
pizza. It's pizza. Pizza's always good.
Well, I look at it and it's a giant piece that's not. I didn't know it was going to be that big. I feel like he should have told me, "Are you sure you want 2 slices? Our slices
Well, I
are
mean,
really
he
big."
took one look at you. It's like,
Is that what
two
he
slice guy.
Is that what it
Two
is?
slice guy.
So it looks like a piece of pizza that they would throw away at Chuck E. Cheese. That's what it looks like. Like Chuck E. would be like, "No, we can't serve this.
Not to our
we
standards.
can't serve this."
No, no.
Like the pepperonis were tiny.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was like that shit.
Yeah.
And
Like a frozen pizza?
Almost.
that's what it sounds like.
Almost. And I'm like, all right, well, could I have my second slice? And I go, actually, the first one's big. Why don't you just keep it? And he goes, well, you already ordered it. And I go, you could give me a return. Like, you could give me my money back.
Refund, yeah.
You don't have to. But I go, you know what? I'm just going to have the second slice. Maybe it's going to be better. So I take the second slice. Now I got 2 slices. And I bite it. And it is the worst fucking pizza I've ever had in my life.
Really?
I text my girlfriend, baby, this pizza is fucking terrible. I'm so mad. I go on and on and on about how it's the worst pizza I've ever had.
Oh my
I said
God.
I'd rather starve or eat bird shit than have this
Oh my
pizza.
God.
Like, that's how fucking bad. I'm like sitting there. And I'm saying, I'm talking out loud. You know how I do that?
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself, and I'm saying to myself, how the fuck did they survive the pandemic? Because this pizza is that bad. And they're in Coronado. It was $10 for 2 slices and a lemonade. So
That's a lot.
I got screwed. I'm so pissed. I don't finish it. I throw it away. I take the second slice and I go, what am I going to do with this? Should I give it to a homeless guy? I don't want to just throw it away, but there's no homeless people in Coronado.
No.
So like a
Not
fucking
allowed.
asshole, I go to my doctor's appointment and left the pizza in my car. Now my car reeks of pizza.
Was it the consistency of it, the flavor?
The cheese was like, you ever like have a piece of pizza and the cheese just feels like it's a coat on top of it, and it's like a thick layer of
Yes,
rubber.
yes,
yes.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was like. It was shaped really weird. The slices were like this big. There was like no sauce. It was fucking terrible.
Ew.
You're eating
How bad it
cardboard
was.
and rubber.
Oh, dude, it was so bad. Listen, it was the worst pizza I've ever had.
Really?
I couldn't believe it.
So what happened to the slice in the car? Is
So
my
I
question.
leave the slice in the car,
What do we
and
do
I
with
go
it
on the
after
drive home. I'm gonna give it to a homeless guy.
You're just gonna pull over
Throw it out your window.
a random.
Like a frisbee.
Yeah.
So I'm driving. I get to like the La Mesa.
Really mean to a homeless person, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they have feelings too.
I get to the La Mesa Lemon Grove area, so I'm like, oh, there's Emily.
Yeah.
And then I keep driving past
You
Lemon
think
Grove.
her house was a homeless
Yeah.
shelter?
So I get to the point when like if I don't pull over and see somebody, I'm not gonna.
You're running out.
I'm running out of places to
Yeah.
go, and I don't see any homeless people. So I think honestly, I think it's God doing homeless people a favor
Same
because I
here.
wound up not seeing anybody and wound
Yeah.
up throwing it away.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Better for
terrible.
everyone.
I wish I
Yeah.
could say how bad this place is. I almost thought about asking for my money back because
Really?
it was that bad. But I'm like, they're going.
I thought about that too. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I was in the restaurant,
Yeah.
what would I have done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm sending it back because I don't want any of the rest of your food. It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
All
can't.
shit.
So I had no idea
Ugh.
like what am I gonna do here. But yeah, it was a very sad day for me.
Me
I
too.
think I curled up and cried for a little while.
Sorry, Eddie.
I know, but we'll all get through this together, you guys.
Yeah.